Welcome to the back to.
Yeah.
Wow, wow.
What the hell?
I do that every time you play that intro. So I thought I'd share a little part of what I do every time in the privacy of my own home when you play the intro. Every damn time. And I'm not always on key, and I don't think I was that time either, but whatever. It's all good. I'm in a mood, y'all. I'm in a mood. Spawn! Get your butt in here, Spawn.
How's everybody doing? Happy Friday, everybody.
Happy Friday.
Just a word of warning. I am on call with my job, so
Oh, God. Daryl,
cross your fingers that I don't have to leave before we're done.
Well, I have a job for you. I want you to take the Happy, Happy Joy song from Ren and Stimpy, and I want you to dub over it, Happy Friday, Happy, Happy Friday, Friday. I want you to do that for the channel. That'd be cute. Oh, that's me, Cacklet Pale Rider. You'll get used to it. Trust me.
Pale Rider?
Used to it. I cackle. It is what it is. But no, I'm not Kamala Harris, so don't mistake the two.
You got the clicker tonight, so I'll only play like sound bites and stuff. But first and foremost,
yes,
we got to thank Mr. Scott Westbrook again.
Yay!
Nice.
Gifted 5 memberships on Rumble. Even my dog likes it.
Thank you, Scott.
Thank you so much, Scott, dude.
Thank
Hey, y'all, if y'all go over to Rumble and claim them, because I mean, crap, they're free.
Thank you.
Scott bought them.
Don't you just have to type in chat, say something in chat, like "Hey" or just?
I have no idea. I don't know
so.
how the things are claimed on Rumble, but Scott, we'll get you the bean flip. One.
Don't smoke weed while your mom's around. Don't smoke weed while your mom's around. I don't think that she would think that that was very good.
I love that so much. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, you got the clicker. Let's
All right, so I'm doing, okay, y'all. I'm going to do the hellos. We're all going to do the hellos, but I'm going to do the clicky. Hello, Scott.
Mr. Wetbrook. Wetbrook?
Wet.
Dude,
Wet.
Daryl,
Wet.
that's a Freudian slip. I'm kind of glad I had.
we're off to a banging start, y'all. Hey, Scott.
Thank you, the wet book.
Okay, hang
Oh,
on.
wow, I got a dog underneath my desk. Hang on.
Ramses is doing the roast. I need to. All right, come
Whoa.
on. All right, now myself. Let's say hello, and I'll go back to Ramses. All
Okay.
right, Scott, Daryl,
Mr.
shit,
Westbrook,
I'm
sir.
looking at you, and I'm saying Scott's name.
Scott's not on the panel.
Scott, you want to come on? Welcome, come on. Hey, Snorty, favorite polar bear in the world.
Snorty.
And we've got Gun Bunny. Hey, Gun Bunny. Gun Bunny,
All
you
squads
snow?
here.
I haven't snowed for a while. We got Claude. Hey,
What's
Claude.
up, Claude?
Good to see you tonight. And we've got Pale Rider, who found us by doing a random search for live streams. And
Welcome, Pale Rider.
yeah.
We are a shit show.
We are. We are. But, you know, hey, not everybody can not be shit shows, can they? So it is what it
That's
is.
true. Oh.
Hail, Southern Viking.
What's up,
How are
Viking?
you doing tonight? Get the hook.
Aaron.
Well, and we got Bori. Hey, Bori.
Hey, Vori, what's up, buddy?
Good to see you. And Asaj Melody. Hey, Asaj. And I think, okay, we got Spawn. Spawn will be in.
Spawn.
I
I gotta let dog out real quick.
that is everything. Pale Rider, there's a few things you need to know about Back to. Most of us are Southern. We're Southerners, and that means we're loud. And that means we talk a lot. And the people who aren't Southerners also tend to be loud and also tend to talk a lot. So we're just a mixed bag here. Oh my God. Oh, thank you, good buddy. I appreciate that. Yes, I'm the Spawn mother, Scott. I am the Spawn mother. I hear a dog. Is that the crazy lady that has a dog? No, the crazy lady, if you're talking about me, my name is Arwen. Mwah, nice to meet you. I'm a cat. I'm a crazy cat lady. I have cats. I do not have a dog. I thought about getting one day, but I like those really tiny ones, like the little miniature chihuahuas and miniature. Everything's in miniature. And like name it Godzilla or Sauron or something really, some big bad. But I have too many cats. I can't do that. I think, yeah, okay. So to get a membership on Rumble, just go and in the chat, in the stream chat, just say something. Well, hey, how's it going? Whatever. And if that gift membership is available, you should be able to snag it. Scott is eating pizza. Oh my God, Isaj, right? Did you hear about Neil Gaiman? Ray?
Huh?
Did you hear about Neil Gaiman?
I did not. That's why I was looking at. I was like, huh?
Yeah, look it up. It's I haven't read all this. All I read that it involves something inappropriate with a young woman, and I just went, all right, shit. I loved the Graveyard Book. I loved it so much. It was just weird enough and Tim Burton enough to catch my attention. I was, anyway.
Oh,
No snow for a while. Let's see. The cackling lady sounds dangerous. I would not go on. Well, I mean, define dangerous. I guess dangerous could be relative at times. You sound like fun, Pale Rider. Can't wait to get to know you. Snorty, I thought Arwen was pretty for a second. Oh, no, that's right. I can go back to, this is Ramses. This is one of my kitties. And he's doing a little snaggletooth thing here. So. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Scott. We have been around, YouTube's been around, YouTube. I don't think so. VacTube has been around for a while, and we've all got to know some really good people. And yeah, it's a great community. It really is. Oh, you're from the South. Okay. That's awesome. Then you should know of whence I speak. Unless you're one of those very rare, from a very, rare quiet family. There are quiet families in the South. They exist. But, Arlena, Yes, to answer your question, yes, you have to comment over here to get the gifted membership. And Arlena, I hope you are feeling better. I'm so Arlena's under the weather, y'all.
Yeah, getting sick is shitty. I hope you feel better.
Daryl has dogs. Yeah, he does. He has quite a few. And Arwen cackles like a hen. What? The hell? Child, what do you mean? That is my daughter.
Two short nipples?
Grown child. I know. I'm like, what?
What
Hey,
short?
Loki. Daryl is the crazy neighbor in A Christmas Story who has to bump his hounds. Yes, oh my God. Yes, he is. Oh my God, Darth Arlena was gifted a membership by Scott. Thank you, Scott. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Scott is on a roll over on Steven's channel. The Rumblebot got it. There's no way for them not to get it. And Steven was like, Scott, I'm so sorry. But I thought that was so kind of sweet. I really did. And now Arlene is a member of her own channel. That's awesome. Arwen, you need a teacup pig. They could be litter trained. Scott, I don't want no damn pig. My mom, for years, all growing up, all I heard of was, I want a teacup pig. I want a teacup pig. I want a teacup pig. And then when she could actually get one, she was like, nah, too much work. I have cats.
Oh,
But they
God,
are
don't tell my wife that.
cute. They are cute.
She's wanting all
So,
kinds
anyway.
of shit.
Yeah, I think I am a cackling crazy cat lady, except I am here to bust the myths that all crazy cat ladies are dowdy and unfun and bitter and hate people, because that just ain't true. That me, Arlene, and Mary alone can rock that is like not always the case. And Ray too. Ray's got a kitty.
Yeah, he's
So,
a little shithead, but he's a kitty.
Gosh, it's gonna be witchy
What the
cold down there. Y'all get ready. Yeah, it is. It is.
More snow
Yeah.
coming.
I'm looking over at
literally-
the Rumble chat, what Arlena's posting.
Arkansas, they are loud. All right, you feel us then. You get it. Ooh. God, Gambani. What? I'm trying to do a stream here. What?
Spawn.
Hey, Chester.
What up, brother?
He says hello to bees.
Just
Nice. Oh,
our
almost done with-
token Brit.
Okay. All right. All right, Daryl. Take it. Oh, God. Wait. One more. What? Andrew now.
Yep. Greetings, program.
Good. Well, maybe I have broke that stereotype.
Yeah.
Somebody's got cats. Yes, she knows. She knows. All right, Daryl. Sorry. Now, this is Daryl's channel. Daryl and Arlena, this is their channel.
Why are you putting me on the spot?
Because I just got done.
You just
doing the
embarrassed
whole
him.
Damn thing. Now it's your turn. Go for it. It's your channel, dude.
I guess I'll drive this damn. Oh, wait. There's more.
Oh, God, Gary. All right. I'll try it. It's not going to be as good. Channel my inner Arlena, my inner Marine. Hello, Gary. Worthington?
What's up, Gary?
Backalicious, baby. Backalicious. Yeah.
Hey, thanks, buddy. Appreciate you.
W.
We are pretty damn chill.
Yes, give me a break.
Yeah,
That I
you
did.
have the bumpus hounds, Daryl.
Oh God, I do.
You do.
Especially the kid's dog Zoe, the German Shepherd Wolf mix. Oh my God, she's horrible. She's like all 5 of the bumpus dogs combined. She's not a little turd. She's a big turd. She gets into everything.
Yep. I got a German
Cool.
Shepherd mix, so I know exactly how that is.
My spawn wants a German Shepherd. I'm like, when you move out and your fiance, get an apartment and all that good stuff, you can have whatever the hell you want.
Mm-hmm.
No German Shepherd is coming to this.
Okay. We might have a little love connection going on over on Rumble.
Scott and Chester, quit flirting. Y'all both so smexy. Herlena's like,
There you
whatever.
go,
girl.
okay.
I don't care. Anyway.
Well, I was watching / listening to Makani stream this morning, and he brought up a video of a YouTuber complaining about perversion in gaming and all this other bullshit. And I'm like, well, that's not really the problem. The problem is all these, NC-17 or rated M for mature games are being bought for kids. And that's not our fault. Why should we have to suffer
Right.
and be censored because of bad parenting?
Yep. Same with YouTube.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Wrong one. Sorry. Hang on.
I mean, oh my.
Oh my god.
Well, welcome, Dirt and Roddick, to the show.
Sorry. Nerd Roddick. Oh my god.
Oh, I've got to send him that one day.
Be
And
like,
say,
who the
look,
hell
this is Arwen, and she sometimes is her, cousin Aaron.
No, tell him I sometimes cosplay as him.
Yeah.
He'd be like, who is this woman and what? God.
Yeah. And yes, you're right.
Anyway.
As soon as one group gets called out, another is always more willing to start enforcing their way.
Yeah. Okay. Here is the thing with that. Here is my thing. Okay. Oh my God. Let me get my brain straight here.
Okay.
Condensed
All right,
into
you're
a
fine.
nutshell.
There we go.
Daryl, I said I was going to condense it. I didn't say I was going to monologue, but it might monologue. I don't know. Here's my thing with games. Okay. If the games have appropriate ratings on them and they market it to the appropriate audience, then at the end of the day, they're doing their job. If they don't have that, they freaking need to. It's really important because there are some things, people can deny this all day long. There are some things in games that anyone under the age of freaking say 17, particularly when we're talking about, 12, 13, 14, there's just some of that stuff they don't need to see. I wish I could remember this game. I was watching Steven play a game about 6 months ago. And it was one of those kind of film noir feels where you walk around and you have to solve mysteries. Either you're a cop or it was one of that. And it was in the future. It wasn't cyberpunk, I don't think. It might have been. I don't know. They all kind of blend together after a while. But this guy's quest took him into a brothel. Well, he's in this brothel and he's looking around because apparently one of the chicks was murdered in there. And all of a sudden, popping up all over the place, like in hollow simulation, were people doing it. All kinds of shit. And he was like, oh, God, I didn't expect that. And I'm like, if this keeps going, I'm out. I don't want to see it. If I'm not having sex, I don't want anyone else. I don't want to watch anyone else have sex, even virtually. It's
Confirmed.
not my
Arwen
thing.
is not a voyeur.
It's not my thing. But if that game is marketed to adults and you buy that game and it is properly labeled and you know what the hell you're about to get into, then guess what? It's on the buyer or it's on the parents to make sure they know what their kids are playing.
Yeah.
And there are, like I said, there are some things in these games which they are in there only for the gooner gays. They are. We would be fools to say they're not. But do they count as pornography? Do they count as, are they inappropriate for an adult audience? That should be the thing that we're talking about. Not let's just kill all, anything salacious in games. Different things appeal to different people. Not everyone's going to play Dreamlight Valley or Hogwarts like me. They want something a little harder, a little edgier, a little sexier. I get that. That's adults. But if that shit is not labeled properly, then yeah, it is on the studio to do something about it. That's where I think we need to be putting our focus towards. Because so far, I haven't seen anything in mainstream gaming that really can be called porn and can be said, you need to regulate that to the back rooms. There may be some. I'm not aware of it, and I don't hang out with anyone who plays those kind of games or openly plays them. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. And real quick,
playing them.
Live it up! Live it up! So good to see you, Linda! Oh, sure, Linda! Yay!
What's
We
up,
have
man?
to throw in some French.
And Loki's right. We're in a war to let creators make the game they want, not what's being forced on them. We don't
Yes.
need anyone else telling us what's okay and what's not. You damn right.
Yeah. The only thing that we should be holding them to the task for, like I said, is proper ratings and proper marketing for the said ratings. Other than that, let them do what the hell they want. You don't have to buy it. Spawn, yeah, I'm not into boobies. I'm not a lesbian. Sorry. I see them every day. They don't impress me.
Hey, Apollomees!
People are, and that's fine. Hey, Apollomees. You know, when I play a game, I want to be an attractive female. I want to look nice too. It's not just the guys who want the view of the ass. You know, the women want to look good. We want to feel good. It's all fantasy. We want to look better than we are. We want to perform better than we are.
And that's the thing about games. They're a form of entertainment, which is an escape. It's supposed to
Yeah.
Yep.
You don't want to play with somebody like you. I mean, if you do, it's going to be something like, you know, role playing or something like that, like on GTA, whatnot. And I was going to bring that
we
up
all
too.
have to get together and do that at one point.
Like, you know, Fortnite is rated T for teen, but yet they're preteens all over the place in that thing.
Now, see, I don't know really
And they
why
will slaughter
Fortnite
you.
is rated T for teens. I guess it may be because of the skins, but they've been desexualizing most of the skins anyway, unless it's like a name brand or an IP product, then they'll pretty much keep them intact. But I mean, really, is it the guns? I don't get it. I play it and I see kids playing it, and I'm not shocked that kids are playing it. I'm like, okay, the teen I don't understand, but maybe they have to be careful.
Hell, kids are playing Call of Duty, which is way worse.
Yeah, I agree. But again, where does the parent step in? What is their responsibility?
Yeah,
What is
and
their
that's
role?
the thing. It's like, well, because parents aren't controlling their kids, everybody's an idiot, and they know better than all of us.
Yeah. So if a kid gets an
What's up, JT?
his hands on an NC-17 rated game, and it's obvious that game is for an adult, well, then the gaming industry should not be held responsible for that. That's on the parent.
Mm-hmm.
So,
John Graber is live right now with Mike, the owner of ICCC. Well, I see y'all there. Unfortunately, I will not be making it. Unless they have ICCC in Texas, I'll probably never make it.
where is ICC at?
I think Tennessee.
Oh shit! That's oh. Hang on, Arlene is causing problems in the chat. Sorry.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
I see that.
Yes, it is, Arlena. It is very much Disney Crack. It's such a real game, and you can't tell me otherwise. You're not my real mom. I love it. Boobs.
It's not a phase, Mom.
Hey,
Dude,
I
the
play Disney
funny-
Crack hard.
The funniest thing I've seen on that on Lawnmower Simulator. This okay, I'll use proper words. I don't. This
go.
Mexican dude who's a creator said, "Man, you know, I don't want to be, you know, doing all this, doing yard work, being stereotyped and all this stuff." Then he plays Lawnmower Simulator. And it was great. He did it as a joke,
Yeah.
and it was like, bravo, dude, bravo.
Well, I want to get that game Goat Simulator.
Oh my god, it's
Nashville.
fucking crazy funny.
I've watched it being played before. Steven's played it. Mark was talking about it the other day. He's playing it. I'm like, I love it. It is, and the game, I can't remember it. It's in the old folks' home where you're an old person. You got to break out and like people die. Are they like electrocuted? I don't know. It's a simulator game, but oh my god, those two look insane. They look.
Oh yeah, Goat Simulator is hilarious because you can actually do multiplayer on it.
Oh God, yeah.
It's so cursed.
Oh yeah,
I love watching it. It's fantastic.
it's
So
T14
we have
for the violence. Yes, it is.
For violence, Fortnite.
Yeah,
We have a very wide range of games between all of us that we enjoy.
yeah. I mean, with my kids, I mean, I would play like, Super Smash Brothers and Mario and Guitar Hero and Need for Speed, stuff like that. And then when they wanted to delve into stuff like GTA, I'd already played the games.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I mean, if you're just playing around and goofing up and just blowing crap up, which is what guys love to do, that's fine. And, I would sit in there while they were playing it. But I mean, there wasn't really anything super dirty unless you were playing the storyline. And then occasionally something came up or like, you'd pick up a hooker and, do that stuff. But because I would pick up the hookers and do my business and then kill them and get my money back.
Oh my God.
That's GTA, man. That's GTA.
Yeah, it is. I've watched them James Randall today. GTA could get wild.
Well, I tell you what, it was like therapy for me. Because if I had like a really bad day, I would come home, play GTA for like an hour, and just sit there and just constantly blow crap up, and I would feel great afterwards.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, it released the negative energy I had, and because I like watching shit blow up on a game.
Of course. I mean, when we're mowing down the island on Fortnite, there is no bigger high. So I get it.
Unless you're on gummies.
Well, being on gummies while mowing down the island is just chef's kiss. It's fantastic.
Yeah, Scott. Oh my God, dude. I don't know if we would ever get through one of those.
I don't know. What is that?
Okay. It's a multiplayer game as well.
Okay.
One person plays the adult and everybody else plays a baby.
Oh, God.
And you're crawling around doing everything you can to end yourself. And the parent has to stop you and prevent you from doing that. But you get like grenades and stuff, and you can throw it at the parent and blow them up.
What the hell?
And it's all just cheap graphics and stuff. It's just so glitchy and it's glorious.
Oh my God. I would love to
is
try that.
absolutely
We
glorious.
have to try that.
Yes.
We have to try that, and we have to try Chained. Where they're chained
Gun
together.
Buddy watched Shockwave play it and laughed when he picked up the hookers and killed him and get his money back. Hell yeah.
God.
What's up, Sheriff?
Hey, Poke
Howdy.
Waddle.
Sorry I'm late. I had pizza.
Oh, that's okay.
Same.
You have pizza. Please tell me there wasn't pineapple on it.
There's lots of pineapples on this pizza.
Poke Waddle. I still love you.
And you know what else? You know what else to top it off? I decided to drink some pineapple Fanta instead of orange Fanta too.
Oh, because you're just twisted. You're just so twisted.
Pineapple
that's the
That's
the most innocent PG thing I've said all day that could be considered twisted. But yeah,
Spawn.
Oh my God, you've got Baggins on there.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to match you with Ramsey's.
All right, I'll put Ramsey's back then.
Oh, good. Are we
I
getting the whole
know.
first
Look at
dynasty
stupid
here?
Face, his
There.
stupid, simple face.
Yeah, they're all related.
do I need a cat face too?
Oh my God. I'm thinking about doing it. This is the only one I got.
Little kitties.
This is what I got.
Bill the cat! Yes! The best
Look at
cat in
Ro.
comics ever. Ever.
Yes.
Daryl, you know, I found an Opus the other day. I actually still have a stuffed Opus. That thing might be worth some money. It's a stuffed freaking Opus, a plushie.
Ooh.
I wish I had to build a cat one though.
Mm.
Have y'all
Was it
never
Holland's
read Blue
Opus?
County? Oh my God, it is just mint. Until they're big Republican, hard left character. Until they made him a bleeding liberal, he went from like having slick back hair to shades and wearing a leather jacket and a cuff collar and always having a cigarette in his mouth to having a perm. No
You talking about
glasses.
Kinky Friedman?
No, I'm talking about Steve. Oh God, Steve. What was his name? Steve something from Bloom County.
That's a man's pizza right there.
I hated it. I want him to go back to be the annoying Republican. At least he was fun.
Yes, I'm good as a cat.
What the hell are you doing over there? Ford.
What's
Freaking
fun?
dogs are playing on the jungle gym.
Steve Dallas. Oh my God, Scott, you're my hero. You are my hero.
She touched my peppy, Steve.
You are my hero.
And yeah, if Panel wants me to shut up, I'll shut up. I am totally cool with that. But usually, no, I don't.
Yo, don't, not
Okay.
even in jest. She will never shut up, and you will not call her out on that. You will let her talk. If
No,
you
it's
tell
all
her to
good.
shut up, she will raise hell. So nah.
Hey, you're
Yeah,
my
this is her
kid.
brain.
There is a difference, Spawn. These are my peers. I don't care how old you get. I can still take you over my knee. I do not take shut up from my Spawn. So that is the difference. But that said, Spawn is one of the few people that can actually tell me to shut up. I'll take it from. Oh, there
The
you
plot
go.
thickens.
I'm just talkative. I'm sorry.
What's up, Dave Bob?
Tell me I'll shut up.
You know I'm one of
Dave
the
Bob.
only people because I'm the one
I
that
like Dave
supplies you
Bob.
the wine.
That you what? You're the only
You
one
know
that
I'm one of the only people because I'm the one that supplies you wine.
that supplies me wine? Is that hey Dave Bob?
Yes.
Jack.
So, okay,
wine
supplies you
carrier.
what?
So you're the
Is
one who
my
brings
wine
all the
carrier.
boxes in?
Come on.
Oh, Dave Bob, I love
Yes.
you too.
Yes.
Mwah. Love Rooster. Yeah, Spawn is the one who, when I first got on YouTube, I was, I was having my wine and enjoying it, and that's what. Ooh, there was some whiny nights, but it was X-Wing. He was winding it up too. This was all on back too. And one night, I either texted her or called her or said, "Could you bring me my wine? It was in the fridge." And she's like, "Sure." Goes up there
I
and
remember
brings me my
that.
wine. And X-Wing's like, "You telling your kid to bring you wine? Mother of the year." I'm like, X-Wing, it's 19 years old, not 9.
I think I remember this.
I was like, "What the hell?
That was
She's an
great.
adult."
That was great.
He was like,
Fucking
"Oh, well, all right, that's okay." But anyway, yeah, I do talk a lot. But go ahead, y'all chime in. I'll shut up. Go ahead, take it away.
Hey, I enjoy it. Enjoy
Penis.
it. Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
Say what?
Inviting me on was a mistake.
Was that
Never.
you? Was that your soundboard? Whose was that? That was Daryl's.
Mm-hmm.
No, Scott, it wasn't. But it was in that clump of time.
It was
It
in
was-
that time, yeah.
It was like within a month of each other. That was yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. That the night he
holy
twerked the
shenanigans.
world in his
With-
boxer briefs or whatever he was wearing.
Oh,
They were the
God.
box of wines. They were the twerk of times.
The twerk of times.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Meowses.
It was a crazy time.
Okay, well let me ask. What Spod, Pugwaddle, Ray, what is y'all's opinion
Ugh.
of the big controversy towards gaming right now? There
Oh, yeah.
two
Oh.
sides. Yeah, what is your with
Are we talking about what Mike was talking about today?
yes.
Yeah.
Because I will tell him this later too. And I was very active in the chat because I don't always hang out when Mike goes on a rant, but
Mhm.
I was that particular thing is something I've been watching and kind of quietly and watching other people react and respond to. Like, okay, so I'll say this, and I wish I actually had the clip, and maybe I'll I'll find it myself, but I want to say it was closer to a year ago. Sometime last spring, I was on Brandon the Anime's show on a Saturday morning as per usual, and I had my little PSA about my TED talk about uh, story and character development. That there's something to be said about even all the anime and the fan service and the jiggle physics, right? There comes a point where if it doesn't have a good story and it doesn't have anything that really compels me to watch it, like I'm not interested in the art as a piece of art, right? So, and then I understand when it comes to the gaming side of things that, well, a lot of us we want good games, and I really do think, in my personal opinion, that these gotcha games, these free to play games like Marvel Rivals, like Fortnite's been for a long time. This games as a service that Sony is trying to kind of throw away their own platform to get along with. Like they're more of contenders in making way more money than the AAA stuff, I think, because Concord had to be refunded, and the Hoyoverse, the Zenless is their what is it? Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact, like all these ones that have been around forever
Yeah.
for the last 4 or 5 years that are making millions of billions of dollars per year, because these games are at least games as a service, and the whole microtransaction is one thing, but when you don't have to pay the $70 up front, and these games can be a placeholder, like there's only so much game time in them if there's not an open world, but after 30 hours doing this thing, if other people are getting into it and playing it, you can leave it alone for a little while, hop in every now and then, do your dailies, and then when they come out with the new stuff, like Matt was talking about. So as far as I can understand why people would say that Stellar Blade or some of the scantily clad stuff is maybe not for them, and I get that, right? There's a lot of people I respect that have said that when they see some of the gameplay trailers, like, oh, that's actually good gameplay, but I'm still not going to play that, and that's fine for me. But I think this whole needing to tell everybody how it should be and how they're wrong, it's just gaming is the new meta, the new battlefield for the same argument that we've been having for, I don't know.
Yeah.
You can't tell me what to do. Oh, no, this is right. There needs to be a new fandom that's not completely dead to destroy. So that's what I think.
Oh.
I didn't mean to talk so much. You ran away.
No. Back, it's probably internet connection.
Okay.
The pod may not be doing its job. You okay? Vaughn?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry.
Oh, all right. It sounded like you were having audio problems.
Yes, Dave Bob, I agree.
Now, Puckwaddle, then let me ask you, would you be for, because we were kind of talking about this earlier, would you be for the companies continuing or even tightening up their rating system and their labeling of their games and who they promote them to? Would you say that would be a fair thing to really focus, say, look, let's hold the game companies accountable for this, and then let them make what the fuck they make, and then everyone can buy what is appropriate for them?
Well, we did that with music, thanks, Teresa Hines and Oprah for the parental advisory sticker that we got, back in the 90s, right? And actually, over at that Park Place, and this isn't a shameless plug, but they did have an article basically talking about how Hillary, Oprah, Teresa Hines, or Tipper Gore, sorry, all these people who are in charge of the quote conservative music movement are also similar people who are involved in the censorship of today, and it's just the pendulum of what it looks like on the exterior, but it's the same people trying to keep the pendulum swinging either direction. So no, I agree. Like to try to sense. The other thing is like there's certain things about our culture versus Japan that certain things are okay over there and they're not over here. And I get that there's maybe, like you said, certain labels, certain tags when it comes globally, right? But they're also like Japan, China, Taiwan, Hong Kong, like maybe not Taiwan, but like there's all these companies that are creating a lot of things that we're investing in, and we're not really in. It's the comic books and everything. So I don't think it's gonna stop. People aren't gonna stop wanting to get this stuff and wanting to, I don't know, pay for it, play the games. Like I said, Marvel Rivals is going nuts, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, hell,
And-
GTA 5 is over a decade old and it's still going strong.
True, and the rumors about what GTA 6 is, it might still be going strong after GTA 6 shows up. It's
Hey, Padawanami.
yeah, I don't know. This is like I
Already
said, this has been a
highlighted.
lot of things in my head, so there's a lot of things coming out.
Mhm.
And after being in Makani's chat today and kind of bantering back and forth, I'm sure there's even more rummaging around. But I don't think censoring something or saying that they can't make something from another country, another culture, kind of gets starts stepping out of line a little bit. But labeling things and saying, okay, this should be a mature rating, or actually enforcing the things of like, if you're under a certain age, you can't just click a button and get it, right? And there's always these bypasses when it's all just online games in general.
Yeah.
But
But at least it would be trying to go to the appropriate audience.
Well, that's
Right.
the loophole for censorship.
Mm-hmm.
What? Labeling things?
Making everything online.
Oh,
Or you can find a way to bypass and get around the age restriction.
Gotcha.
And all these, some of
It's
the,
probably going to happen. But
Excuse me.
yeah.
well, when
Sorry
games
about
are as a service and they're multi-platform that you can get on the computer, they can get on the cell phone. Like how do you censor that? But then if you censor it and it doesn't exist, then all of a sudden we're very limited on what is considered acceptable art, and that becomes the big concern of.
But I think that's where you and I are diverging of what the term censorship means. To me, looking at a product and going, wow, this contains things that would belong in an R-rated movie. We don't want to label this E for everyone. Let's go ahead and label this appropriately. And then it goes out and what happens, happens. That to me, that's not censorship. That's being responsible with the material. To me, censorship is saying, hey, you game company, you can only produce XYZ because anything else is what I deem inappropriate. That is censorship.
No, I agree with that. It's just the slippery slope of what is okay. Labeling things. There are certain things are labeled, and certain video game stores, depending on if the people working there let the kid buy something or enforce the thing that their parents.
Yeah, you can't help that. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I agree. I'm saying it's not a foolproof thing, but
Right.
at least as far as parents are concerned, and not even parents, there's some games I don't want to play because there's just some
Right.
things I'm not comfortable seeing. I don't. To me, it doesn't enhance the story. To other people, it might. To me, it takes away from a story. So I'm
Yeah.
not interested. So I want to know what the hell is it I'm purchasing. And to do that, and they can use the standard. I mean, you can use the same rating system, and there's already one in place, from what I understand. But if you wanted to get down the wire, I guess they use the same one as the Hollywood industry does for films. I don't know who does the film ratings, but yeah, I am uncomfortable with saying, and Punkwaddle, I believe you're saying this too, and when we all would probably agree, is that I am uncomfortable saying, look, I want to take my sensibilities and put it on this product for everyone. Now, are there some things that really aren't good for everyone? Yes, there are. And I could preach about that all day long. But to actually say I'm going to do this, I think that does cross the line. Spawn, what the hell is your avatar? What is that?
It's been that way for 10 minutes.
Oh my God. I don't look at the screen when I
Ozzy.
talk. Y'all know that. What is it?
I think
It's
that's
Ozzy.
Flash coming out of an embryo. I don't know.
Looks like an alien who's down on his luck sitting in front of the
I
phone.
think it's a kitty pointing.
Is it a toe bean? What is it?
No, it's Ozzy.
What? Wait. hang on.
Yes.
I guess he was going.
Do you see? It's
Oh my
that's his
God. All
teeth
right.
with his tongue and his eyes.
See it.
He was going ham at me one night and wouldn't stop, and I took a couple pictures, and it ended up like that.
Oh, it's shaky cam. Okay, I get it.
It looks like the black is a hair. That is open mouth is a face with like
Oh,
ogre
let me show
fangs,
you.
and the shoulder is that's weird. Oh my
Let me
God.
text this to you so you get the full picture.
I see the face.
Yeah,
That's
when
his
it from a
tongue.
distance, it does not look like a cat, but now that I got it zoomed in, it does.
Like it looks like a
They
bad
got 4
underbite.
sets of eyes.
He does
that
have
Mummy
a little
movie with Tom
underbite.
Cruise.
He does. Ramsey's the avatar that I've got. He's got a really bad underbite. That's why he's doing the snarl.
Mhm.
His cheek is caught on his bottom fang, and I just snapped the picture before he went "Ugh," and unstuck it.
Mama, I'm sending you the collection of photos I took of him.
Okay.
How could she win anything with cinematographers, man? There's just jumbled mess. But hey, yeah, she can leave with a win now.
Here's
Yeah.
my question. Am I missing some context or something with this discussion? I feel like I'm out of the loop.
About
what we're
video
talking
games?
about. Like I kind of get an understanding, but I just want to know
Um,
more context so I can equally
Would you
share my
like to know
opinion
more?
like an American.
Well, let me see if I can, in a few sentences. Basically,
Mhm.
so the AAA gaming industry has laid off tons of people because they've made games,
Yes.
they've updated things in the last year and a half. Basically, studios will get some other studio, try to make a game, and then when it fails, they bought the studio, it fails, so they just sell it off and basically said you're dead to us and try to make up cost. And there's so many games that they've been putting tons of money into that, there's the woke, the message, the preaching, the ideology that people don't want in their video games because they wouldn't escape. So you have that, right? And then, but you have two camps. You have the people who are like, yeah, don't censor my games, like Arwen, with the whole rating system, right? There's games that are a little more edgy or scantily clad or the anime waifu sort of stuff and, pushing certain boundaries and jiggle physics in games that might be more sexualized than some people want, but they want good games. So,
Yeah.
so basically in the last month or two, I know like this is what the Melanie thing was. I mean, Jonas, Jake Campbell, and a few other people have made comments about like, we're going to have this schism because two different camps were mad at the current gaming industry. It's the ones who are like, no, don't censor the stuff from the East. Don't censor all this sexualized stuff. I want to look at this and I want to have my camera angles and zoom lens and I want to do mods to make them look even more whatever. And then there's people who's like, I don't want that. I just want a good game. And so it's like, now you have, it's like any sort of movement, like even the Comics Gate stuff, dare I bring this up, but you had a bunch of people who are against the Star Wars, right? The Skywalker, like all that stuff, the Jedi and all that junk, and people were mad at KKK, just KK, sorry, and but my bad, I didn't mean to
too
live
am
that.
upset with the KKK.
I wanted to leave on a
Truth
win.
finds a way. Truth finds a way.
I stuttered. I just stuttered.
Okay, fair enough.
I promise I'll
Okay.
stop talking in a
Okay.
second because it'll get worse. Not even
No,
drinking.
you're good. You're
But in the same way that the whole comics gate of like, we need good comics, and you had the Geeks and Gamers, the EVS, and all these different people that agreed that this was bad, and they start a movement and they have a moniker, and then with about 6 to 8 months, you're playing King of the Hill, which is still going on today with all the fallouts between all these different factions, because they all agreed this was bad, but how to respond, what to do about it, what is the alternate media that we need to promote, and how we go about it. Everybody had their own little business model to figure out that they thought was the best. And so now, because it's a parasocial world,
Yeah.
everybody's it's dog eat dog, and if someone's successful, they just want to rip them down and be mad at them because that's not how I would do it, and they're trash because I'm not getting successful. How are they? And so in the same way that this people are frustrated with the gaming industry, you have at least two major quote factions that don't agree on how it should be played out, because if you have people that say you have the quote Puritans that are saying no, we can't have all this sexualized stuff. That's bad. Like they're starting to push all these moral things, while you had the woke quote woke agenda saying pushing all these ideology things that I don't want in games. So, right?
See, that's what. Okay, and I'm going to interject here because that's what kills me. Okay, the truth is, both of them are two sides of the same damn coin, because they are so demanding about what happens. It's not just that they're sharing their opinion. Hey, you don't want to see jiggle physics. You want to see jiggle physics all day long. Okay. And then you want to put in man boob jiggle physics. I mean, these are three very different things. But at the end of the day, everyone has a right to say their opinion of what they like and don't want to see in games. You can't stop that. That is fine. That is called opinion. What pisses me off is how demanding both factions are getting. One is demanding intersectionality, DEI, anything, they, them, trans, whatever it is, they're going to try and take it and make a model out of it and then say, see, this is good, this is beautiful, whether you want it or not. Games are held to that. On the other side, you got the ones demanding, saying, we don't want to see gay perversion. We don't want to see straight perversion. As a matter of fact, anything, other than a regular shirt and jeans is a perversion. We're sick of it. We don't want to see it. We demand you do it. You've got both of these factions coming at game companies, and you have everyone caught in the middle, because the same people that were against the DEI crowd forcing it should be, in principle, against the other crowd forcing it, even if they agree with them and don't want to see that shit in their games. You cannot have it both ways. It is two sides of the same coin. And that is the problem I have. And they don't see it.
When you've had people, sorry, I'm going to interrupt you back, but I'll be shorter this time. But I agree. But so when there's these past 3 or 4 years, all these games that have come out in the last 2 years, everything fails. You've got all the people that are mad and been complaining about Star Wars for the last decade. You've been complaining about games and rage baiting, and all of a sudden there's a shift, and all of a sudden your side might be in charge. And so instead of trying to move forward, it's we want our revenge. We want the pendulum swinging our way. We want to be in control now. We want to push our boundaries. Instead of trying to make forward motion, it's just tug of war, right?
Yes, it sure is. Hey, Mark.
What the heck?
Talk it, Mark. He's against cat owners.
I'm against
hey,
Mark
Snow.
owners.
Hey, Snow, how you doing tonight? We're just shooting the shit. Yeah, you brought up some really good points, Pugwaddle. You did, and it makes a lot of sense. So, and
there's a whole lot of grifters on every side that will say things, and then as soon as popular opinions shifts, as soon as there's a sway, then all of a sudden, well, I'm changed, or this is this, and we're seeing it. And I've been talking about them in my videos too. We've seen that big business. I mean, not just me, but the politics, November. Seeing how much of the country is red, all these companies are we're not doing the DEI no more. It'll be something else, but we're going to try and adjust so that we're out of the spotlight so we can continue to operate. And we're trying to, capitalism, making money, right?
Yeah.
Trying to figure out how to navigate the optics.
And there are some things in society that are not good for society. I mean, and that's not just opinion. We have measurable data and evidence to show us that there just are some things that will erode us as a species, as a fellowship, whatever. It will erode us as a society, and we're living in them. I get it. But I haven't seen that quite yet in gaming, number one. And number two, you have to allow some people some form of autonomy and choice. Because what is the use of being righteous if you're not faced against something to where you have to be righteous? We all have to make those personal decisions on what is appropriate for us and what is not. Sometimes you choose
So,
good, sometimes you don't.
Snow.
Yes,
But
I did.
we're afforded that
Oh,
choice.
yeah. Yeah, he did. And I was proud of Mike. He stayed it. He didn't go too crazy or too far or overreact too much. He stayed in his lane pretty dang well, and he had a lot of good things to say. So yeah.
And that's another thing. You can't get so spun out about shit that you can't even have a conversation about it. One thing my husband and I always told my kids, is Spawn can back me up on this. Well, he used to say without fail, if it's not unethical, immoral, or illegal according to law and her own personal boundaries, then okay. But we have always said, look, you're going to grow up one day and you may not share the same opinion that we do. That's fine. The only thing we ask of you is to be able to back up your opinion in fact. Know why you believe what you believe. Be willing to have a conversation about it and be willing to stand by it, regardless of anyone else. And, we all fall short on that mark. We all have our opinions and we all get emotional and we all get invested because we do all have our own moral centers. We have what makes us comfortable and we have what doesn't. And there are other elements. We can throw in our own spiritual elements, our own philosophical elements. Lots of things shape a human being and their thought. But we have to be careful to stand for what is good, but also allow other people that same choice. And it's hard to do that. It's hard to do that, especially in today's age when there is so much bullshit thrown at us from every angle. But it has to happen.
It's the idea that, like, oh yeah, did I already say this out loud? My game, my choice, my body, my choice.
You did not say that out loud until now.
Okay. It's been in my head, so I can't remember what I've said or not. Like I said, there's been a lot. But like you said, the autonomy issue, right?
Yeah.
Right. So if I should be able to, like you said, video games, which have studies that they don't cause violence, they don't cause somebody to be like, I know Daryl was saying right before you guys were talking, so letting off steam, playing Fortnite, doing stuff with friends, and building that community with video game.
Yeah.
That essentially has a very, I mean, that's why, and I've made this reference enough times today during the stream earlier, but like even in the 90s and the 2000s when they were trying to, quote, get kids off street and they had the pizza parties at church and they had the video games and the consoles and the gym, like all these things bring people together.
Right. Yeah.
And so it's another thing that, another nerddom, fandom, geekdom that it's.
Good night, Bori.
Later, Bori.
It's the need to polarize and the need to, I don't know, do all the things that have been happening in every other realm of our life, and nothing's sacred and nothing's safe, and this whole, a safe space means we're going to war, right?
Yeah. And when I was talking to Daryl about this, I'll be honest, I kind of cringed when he told me, because I was like, oh God, please do not let this, I don't want this to devolve into a my boobs, I need my boobs in the game thing, because I know we all appreciate beautiful women in games. I don't want to be an ugly character. Nobody does. We want beautiful men and women in the games. Awesome. But some of the same people that are in the middle and do want to see a balance, they're not into the really slutty stuff. They don't want to play Disney Dreamlight Valley. They want a balance between. Some of them though are getting lost. They're getting lost in the noise of my boobs. Y'all just want to
Yep.
control my boobs. And as a woman, I get sick of that. I am no feminist, but I get sick of it. It's like, we get it. Y'all want the boobs, but are you missing out on the bigger picture here? Is it just about the boobs for y'all?
Because
And it's like, there's so much noise surrounding it.
I mean, look, let's be honest. If you're out for just the boobs, I mean, there's a lot of stuff out there. It doesn't have to be in every video game. Like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, fair enough. There's enough companies to go around and make different kinds of games.
well, there's also good anime waifu, like more wholesome games. Like, I can't think of anything off the top of my head. But the point is, like, and I know some people will say things like lolly and that stuff, and I don't even want to get into that. Sorry, I said that out loud. But there's good games that aren't that can be chibi, but like
Ayla knew.
it's just, I don't know, it's just absurd that it's boobs or nothing, like you said.
It's just, and unfortunately, like I said, those viewpoints line up with, all right, check it, Daryl. They line up with not wanting to censor and let the companies make what they make, but it does get lost sometimes in that. Let's see. Shit. My stream name. Hang on. I'm answering Daryl, y'all.
All right.
Okay. Hang on. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah, I mean, it's true, Dave Bob. Anything that's new is terrible, and I do think some of the stuff that comes from, well, what was it, 3 or 4 years ago when Western comics were kind of getting pushed aside because they weren't doing that. They weren't making stories that people wanted, but the anime and the manga and the K-dramas and all this art that's really easy to get to now because of the internet and globalization in so many ways, we've gotten access to it. It's like, well, I have a plethora of another culture to learn about, to explore their media, their art style, their expression.
Yeah.
And then, well, which is kind of ironic because the whole thing about, what is the word? Appropriation. When it used to be, we just appreciated and reflected and trying to learn and respect each other. But
yeah. Well, Ray, Spawn, what do y'all think? Y'all want to chime in on this subject?
I mean, I think a big part of the issue is like people don't want to be accountable for the shit that their kids do because they probably want to have the easy op anyway. Like, oh, well, they can watch over themselves, blah, blah, blah.
iPad kids.
But at the end of the day, they're still kids. Like, when I was a kid and my mom told me not to do something, I immediately went and did it. Now, of course, I got punished. I got soap in the mouth, or I got a butt spank. And that's another issue is there's no consequences for doing anything wrong.
Right.
I'll be honest though, y'all all know those things you thought you got away with. We let you get away with a lot of them. Just saying.
I feel like I'm having a come to Jesus moment, and you're not even my mama.
It's true. I'm sorry. I was thinking about my own Spawn over here. You were talking, and I'm like, yeah, there were times I just sat back and laughed, and I went, oh my God, I know I should go in and intervene, but that was so funny. And then there were other times it's like, get in the house.
Damn out.
I can't let that one slide. Sorry. But I agree with you. Look, the rating system for me in no way, and like I said, I know it's already established for the most part, but it in no way expels parents from their responsibility. I was lucky for a lot of part. My kids were Zelda, Super Smash Brothers, Mario, a lot of that. And I'm sure when they started playing the Dead by Daylight and, when they started playing all that, I can't tell you, which is probably my fault as a parent, but at least they're adults now. I wouldn't want them playing that or Resident Evil at 8 or 9. Especially that creepy Resident Evil where the creepy house, the cannibal people, and the one it cuts off the son's arm and they eat it. I'm just like, oh my God, I'm an adult and I'm getting ready to hurl.
Actually, that's like my favorite Resident Evil game too.
A lot of people, and it's fascinating. I won't lie, it was like a train wreck, but I just couldn't take my eyes away. I sat through the whole thing. I was watching Steven over on his Rumble. And I'm just like, ew, every time in chat, ew, my God, ew, they ate it. Ew, But anyway, it's the parents' responsibility when it comes to that to make sure you know what your kids are playing. It's the internet age. Get with the program.
Yeah.
And if I had younger ones today, I would be much more hawkish because I know a little bit more about internet life now. I'm aware of what's out there, but.
I also think their actual age comes into play. Like, if your 2-year-old is getting a hold of, like, Call of Duty or some shit, that, like, come on. They don't need an Xbox. They don't.
Right.
I was fucking still eating crayons when I was 2, when these kids are, like, learning how to do their makeup.
It's like, oh, God, tell us our society isn't just, that's a little too damn young. Just a little bit. It was
it's wild.
I like to joust. You ride around on ostriches, trying to bump each other off, and then every once in a while, your ostrich will lay an egg. Well, whoever gets that egg first gets points. It's the stupidest game, but I fucking loved it. I would play it for hours. And I did not like the Nintendo version, the souped-up version, more than the Atari. I wanted my beat-up, old-ass, gnarly, simple pixel Atari for that game. It's just, they're worlds apart. They're worlds apart. All right, Spawn, what do you think about it? You gonna weigh in on all this?
Well, I tried to, but my shit's being stupid. It wasn't picking me up.
We hear you now. We hear you good.
We hear you now.
God, rude.
Ma, it's just...
What do you think of this?
My generation, we're raising Gen Alpha and then now Gen Beta, if you will. And so,
I hate that name. Hate it. Sorry, go ahead. I just hate Beta. Ugh.
With that and like the internet.
Yeah, you're roboting. You're roboting.
With games.
Roboting.
And things.
Hang on.
Of that nature. They'd rather just throw an iPhone.
Yell down the hall. See if you can hear me then. Oh, God, Ray, we've lost 3 of them.
What the hell happened? I just drank my water and I look over.
Oh, good. Punk Waddle's back.
I'm here. I was munching on pizza, so I didn't want you to hear my chomp, 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 chomp.
Ew, with your pineapple.
Don't forget my Fanta.
I've been snacking.
That's right, and your pineapple Fanta. My God.
Mm-hmm.
My son drinks all that stuff. He loves, if it's a fruit flavor and it's soda form, he has tried it. And that includes all the Mountain Dews and all the freaky flavors. I'm like a Diet Coke only girl. That's all I want. That's it.
I will say, back in the day when I was a kid, with you had Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64 were my childhood eras, and I drank a lot of Mountain Dew and a lot of nacho cheese Doritos, right?
Shut up, Snow.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
don't fruit the pizza. Wiser words have never been spoken. All hail Snow Dub. Don't fruit the pizza, Puck Waddle.
You know what, Snow Dub? Where's Puff and Stuff season 3? Right? Come on, at least there is a show here, right?
Oh my God, Gun Bunny, pineapple Fanta makes great reactive targets, and you're putting that stuff in your belly. Oh God.
Tastes so good.
It tastes so good. Where else could you find the host? Not on the panel and in chat, Daryl.
Okay,
Wait,
So,
this is a shit show, y'all. We have lost
you-
it.
penguins are southern hemisphere South Pole birds, right? You've heard of the northern lights, the aurora borealis, but think about a bunch of neon penguins waddling around the South Pole after drinking all the different flavors of Mountain Dew and Fanta, right?
Right. Oh, hang on. Y'all, what?
Doesn't that sound like fun?
It does. God.
Oh, there she goes.
Wait, can I spell? Yeah.
I
All
can't
right.
spell.
Spawn wants me, just texted me. It says, send me a link on my phone. What? Really? I do not know how to copy and paste on my phone. And I do not. All right, hang on. I'm going to type it all out right here. StreamYard.
If you like hold it down with your phone, like the text, it should pop up a copy or paste option. If that
You are talking to someone who literally gives off tech curses to people.
Is that intentional or is that just?
No, not intentional at all. I tech melts down around me. Legit.
Oh,
So
yeah.
trying to send a
I
link.
thought you meant text curses. Yeah.
No, tech curses.
Yeah, that's
All right.
literally me with blood pressure pumps. Oh my god, they all like freak out when I am getting my blood pressure taken.
There, I did it, Spawn. I did it. Well, I didn't copy it. I typed it all out. They're like, there you go. Just copy it, paste.
Maybe there's a little extra conductive, metal in your bloodstream or something.
Are you O negative or positive?
Oh, actually, yes, I'm O positive.
I think like O blood, like everything gets weird.
I mean, you
Really?
are from the
O
era
blood
of
makes people weird. I mean, makes things go weird.
Well, we have like, I guess I think of it like with mosquitoes. If you have O type blood, you get bitten more.
Actually, I'm fair skinned too. I'm very fair skinned, and man, the mosquitoes would maybe one or two would bite my husband. I'd be like, pap, 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 pap. I'm like, God, they were all over me. And he's sitting there and he's going, I'm just watching them swarm around you. And we both had the same deed, the same shit, but it's just so, I don't know, maybe you're right. And Gun Bunny, thank you. This is Ramses. He's one of my little ones. Keep her on the air. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Anyway, what were we talking about? Hang on.
And then, I don't know if we're done with the video games for now, and the don't censor me for now.
Oh, geez. He said it led them to a 404. Oh my God. I copied it right as. Oh, wait. You need the HTTP, don't you? Come on. HTTP.
Yeah, you know me.
HTTP. And is it what? Semicolon backslash or?
Sure.
Sure. Either it is or it isn't. Don't say sure. Whatever you say.
Get off the wall.
Well, she typed out something.
What's up, Cambridge?
I did type it out. I didn't copy and paste it, Spawn. I did type it out. I can't copy and paste it on my phone. I don't know how to do it. And I'm too confused right now to try. So, PJ3. Maybe I typed it in wrong.
I feel it though.
Right.
I'm consistently in a state of confusion.
All right, let me make sure I'm doing this right. I'm going to send this to you, Spawn, and you're going to have to adjust the front letters if they're not.
Gun Bunny says, Spawn, just go down the hall and help her. Sound advice.
Actually, that's
very
That's a
sound
great
advice.
idea, good buddy. Here, come copy and paste it from my phone to yours.
Copy
Oh
paste
my
yourself.
God, am I that dense? Okay, that's dense for tech. Gun
We were
Bunny
both
won
clicking
the
that at the
internet.
same time.
Gun Bunny
I
won
mean-
the internet. Thank you, Gun Bunny. That's fantastic.
It's like that time you were trying to open a bottle of wine with a bottle opener. You'll get there, or something will happen eventually. But you took the
Oh
effort,
my
and that's what's
God.
important.
Pugwall, do you know that is the only video I have on my channel? All the rest are live streams.
Mm.
That is the only video. I asked Floor if I could use it. He was like, yeah. Oh my God. Spawn,
That was
it'll
a-
be quicker if you just come do it.
That was fun because
I
I was in
wasn't
the
into that.
chat for like an hour trying to explain to you how to use a bottle opener.
I don't need a link anymore.
What do you mean it's
There's fucking pretty looking.
You
Uh,
try it.
You can't click on this and it won't send you anywhere.
Well, I don't know. I told you to adjust the first
You're right.
4 letters.
it's
God, y'all.
like life's complicated. Adjust.
I'm telling you, y'all, I cannot do tech. I am not lying when I say that. And then we had Ray, we had Arwina, we had Arwina 19, and we had Avalon 19, Arwin 19, I think. Then we had Arwina 19. Then it evolved to Arwina 24, which is basically the COVID version of tech curses. Okay.
What the hell?
This has evolved. People in chat were giving them these names and we were dying because it was so true. All right. What? I didn't see you do anything. Spawn's like, here, you hold it down. And I'm like,
Is magic. Whoa.
It's black
all
magic.
right. They're trying to come on through their phone. That's what we're trying to do.
And I've never felt this way before. Oh, oh.
Click on it, right?
All right. Don't allow that. Nope.
See, I could have been a DJ, doing some of the mashups, you know, for a club.
Okay.
You press this.
I had potential.
Oh, hell yeah.
No, wait, don't do it on my
I
phone.
was a
Do it on your
karaoke
own.
DJ for 3 years.
And then you come
Yeah.
in here. And
Oh,
you
yeah.
tap, and you
I
press
believe
It sounds fun,
then
and
you
a lot of the times it was.
But that's exactly
then-
what I did, except I typed it out.
Oh, there were
Oh,
times.
did Loki ever tell you about did you hear about our karaoke experience in San Antonio? We didn't
No,
sing
I-
karaoke. It was just after the boat parade, and
Wait.
we finally found a place to sit down and eat, and that was fun because nobody wanted to make a decision, but that was normal, right? And so we're in the little British pub thing on the Riverwalk, and we walk and sit down, and it's like, oh, they're doing karaoke, and it was really loud, and some people thought they were singing really well, and they weren't, obviously.
Are these
Yeah.
people me?
But it was
Oh, God.
fun trying to order food when, like, it's like,
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm catching up. Oh, see, Gary, this is a misnomer. I've never actually had a box of wine. Not until I reach 1K. If I reach 1K, I'm going to buy a box of wine, and depending on how big it is, and I promise it'll be bigger than a juice box, but I will drink it all. It'll be at least as big as a regular bottle of wine. And I will, Arlena's already got the sippy straw for it's a curly sippy straw that I'm going to punch in that thing and use. And I will be on camera, but I got to get to 1K.
I'm excited for this.
Look at that.
Valiant started that.
Wow.
didn't
We can hear
I'm
you.
here. Wow.
he? Hey,
Yeah.
welcome back.
Now, see, look how lovely the difference that made.
Yes.
You didn't have to type it out. Just
And you're welcome
copy
for the link.
and
You're
paste. Oh, shut up.
Oh, see, she let her say shut up. This is an
I
object
did.
lesson.
I told you, it's all good.
They planned this.
They're playing all along.
Now I just sound like a used potato, but that's okay.
It's a lot of acoustic.
Did you say I used a potato?
A used potato.
Oh my
Aw.
God.
Slightly used.
I make those 5-gallon boxes.
Slightly
all.
smashed.
Slightly mashed.
Hey, Scott.
Delicately seasoned. Oh, yes.
Yeah, see? Yeah.
Yeah, see? On a promotion.
We call that the lucky
Use
Irish.
potatoes as a sponge.
What?
Can't you use a potato as a sponge? What am I thinking of?
I think you're mentally ill if you try to use a potato as a sponge.
I don't
Oh,
think-
it was a prank that I'm thinking of. This guy switched out their hand soap for a potato, and the girl
Oh.
literally thought it was the soap bar.
Oh my god.
Well, we do add starch in the washer and dryer, so maybe they thought that would work.
Get your
It was
potato
at this
sponge
moment
today.
Oh, I could imagine my clothes smell like a potato.
I swear this
Ew,
stream is like this.
All we're
no.
missing
At
is the
least
barrel.
we're not talking about tucking
Or a
in
football.
brown flowers. Okay.
Get your extra potato sponge now with extra starch.
To get real.
Oh,
Can we make it?
Hey, I was that for Halloween one year. About
Yeah.
15 years ago. I just got a
Yeah.
potato on a piece of coat
Sponge
hanger and
like
hung it from the
dictator.
front of my jeans. I was a dictator.
I think that's the most Daryl thing I've ever heard you say.
Oh my god.
yes, makes sense.
Is that the they started using potato buns?
Is what?
Like a dick?
Like a dick.
I mean, like the hot dog, the sausage instead of a potato bun.
I did get a potato that looked like very phallic-ness one day. I kept it, I think, for a month before it started growing roots.
Oh,
Yeah.
What?
bro, that's gonna be my potato in my kitchen soon. I have
Yeah.
a recipe and I didn't use it, and now
Yeah.
it's just sitting there every day. It looks at me and it's like,
Well,
please kill
Call
me.
him Bob.
Eat me.
Here's the thing. I learned as a child that pet rocks keep it better than pet potatoes.
Oh god. Ew. Yes, they do.
So I don't remember exactly how it all went about and how my mom didn't, because I was in not junior, I was like 5 or 6 when this. I was very young when this happened, maybe 6 or 7, and like junior high age, yeah. But like my friend had like, it was something for the. I don't know why we had potatoes, but he drew all over and it had a face and whatever. It's like he gave it a name, and then somehow ended up in my room and on one of my shelves. And so there was a while we couldn't figure out what was smelling so weird.
Oh my
Then finally
god.
realized it was the rotting potato in my room.
Oh.
Rotting potato is almost as bad as rotten egg. I just
Mhm.
cannot
Oh, yeah.
handle that smell. Ugh.
Makes a good snack, though.
Yeah.
Mushy.
Mushy.
No, for
I
me,
remember
just
chia
cabbage
pets
is
and
one
freeze
thing.
dried seahorses.
Yeah.
Sea monkeys, what they were called. Or wait, no, that was the hang on.
Were those the inflatable things?
No. They were little krill, they
Yeah.
were brine
Mm.
krill. And the sea monkeys, of course, on the package, they looked like little alien creatures, little sea monkeys. But they weren't.
Yep.
They were just little, but you'd watch us swim around and you'd swear they would wave and smile at you and
Mama,
shit like that. Mhm.
let me bribe you. Okay. This is my petition. Okay. Since I can't have a German Shepherd,
Nope. Okay.
okay, I'm going to list off some creatures for you.
No, no. I
What
know
about,
you're gonna say.
what
You're gonna say
about,
jumping spider? You're
okay,
gonna
jumping spider,
say
yes. But what about
tree frog.
jellyfish?
No, you are not bringing a venomous animal into this home.
Not all of them are venomous.
No. All cat would need to do is knock it over and start pawing at it, and it could be a problem. You don't know a jellyfish. What are you going to feed it? I don't think they eat food.
Nothing. Air. They don't really need to eat.
I think they nibble on plankton, right?
No. That's besides. I don't know where the
Okay,
hell.
what about a hognose snake?
Nope. No, I know. No snakes.
Don't you know you don't hognose?
I grew up with steaks. Mimi used to let my oldest brother, and he was about 12 years older than me. So when I was 5, he was like 17. keep all
Mhm.
fucker snakes in his room. Rat snakes, boa constrictors. Those they would get out and end up in the house. And one was
But the little baby hog nose with the
I
little
will
booba
buy you a
snoop.
framed picture of one you can hang on your wall.
But the booba
You
snoop.
can boop it snoop on the picture all day long. Y'all,
What? What are you saying?
boop.
Booba snoop.
Boop.
Oh,
When you boop
Boopa
a
Snoop. Oh.
Booba snoop.
yeah.
That's what my cat Baggy, he's literally a million things in ones. He's stupid, he is simple, and I love him. And he looks like kind of like a hog-nosed snake because his face is so smushed.
Not a real.
So whenever we see him, we have to boop the snoop.
Boop. We just boop the snoop. And he's got these snidely whiplash whiskers that all curl up. Every one of his whiskers curls up.
I love him so much.
It's wild.
Okay,
No snakes, no snakes, no spiders.
Not even a jumping spider.
And nope, no spiders. Because it
Well, it depends. Is it jump rope?
It'll get out and it'll die. Is it what?
Is it jump rope?
I don't. You could probably. I don't know. I don't know what the hell they do. Maybe not. I don't know.
Because I mean, if you could train a jumping spider to do like jump rope and like
No.
different tricks, like and win competitions.
All right, then Spawn can keep it at your house. Y'all can take care of it.
Yes, I love my jumping spider that sits for me.
The most exotic pet I think she'll actually let me have is a beta fish.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you really?
I
have
don't
a
know.
spider?
She said she didn't like the word beta.
But I'll give it a pass.
I'll get them alpha fishes for real.
Yeah,
Hey, do you
no.
really have a epic spider?
I'm sorry, but then the meta is now Sigma. So you need
Oh
a
yeah,
fish.
Sigma fish. That's right. Skibbity toilet riz.
That made me.
I will spit out my drink
So bad.
because I don't know. I only learned what Skibbity Toilet was a month ago because they put it in Fortnite. But so,
Daryl, at least do beers and glasses clinking like
What?
we're in a bar. Don't do
There's a
toilet.
beer in my rear, and I'm dying for you, beer.
no, there's tears in my beer.
Sounded like last call. There's tears
Oh,
in
my
my
dad
beer.
said
No,
that.
last
That's
call
what
would be
Jack said that the song was.
all I could do to keep from crying.
I was drunk the day my mama got out of prison. I know that song.
Mhm.
Last cigarette.
Oh, yeah.
And
An empty glass. Yep.
Oh my god.
Once those songs start coming out, it's like, all right, it's time to go.
Yeah. I love it when Grandma
Hey, McCracken.
goes to get him in the pickup truck. Got run over by a dadgum train.
You know what? Nothing reminds me more of John Cena than that word in that scene. Butt chugging.
Beer can.
What?
Oh, yes.
Inflatable footstool.
Clip Scott. Yeah. So satisfying.
Wow.
I hope that was one you meant, Scott.
Thank you, Scott.
Oh, I got that.
I know he didn't mean the owl one. Absolutely not. That's the one I wanted to hear.
Oh, you know what? There's one I haven't played in a long time. Where is it? There it is.
It's very nice to see you.
What the
That is
What the
me
hell?
sitting out on a fucking Wednesday.
I did not remember that from Mr. Bean. Was that the Blackadder?
And then there's her favorite.
My spirit animal, Ruby Rod.
One that I like.
No, bitch.
Oh my God. I'm gonna get that tattooed on me.
See, what had happened was
Bitch.
And the most recent one.
You're fragile little bitches.
Oh, he looks familiar. How do I know him?
That's Andrew from Legal Mindset.
yeah,
Oh.
You know,
he's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
bet
dude.
Ruby Rod inspired like people like Lady Gaga, who were very loud and ostentatious and very draggy with their clothing. Because if you think about it, he's very draggy in that movie.
Mm.
I remember the first time I saw him, I was like, oh my God, his little space buns and his rosettes around his collar there.
What the fuck is that?
And I love him though. Oh my God, I love Ruby Rod.
I'm gonna crash out. I have to DM for an incel tomorrow. I'm gonna die.
Have fun.
3 days in a row. D&D back to back.
Nice.
Fucking kill myself. Mm.
That's good. All right.
Oh.
Well,
Uh,
are you leaving? Is that what you're saying?
Huh?
Are you leaving?
No. Why would you think I was leaving?
You just got done saying, "Well, I'm bowing out. I've had D&D twice in a row. I'm getting ready to do
No, I
D&D
said
again."
I'm about to crash out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
That
thought you
means
said
like I'm about to have like a loose cannon, like a breakdown.
Carol, what with the phone noise? Hear it.
I'm not hip with it.
Hello?
I have lost the plot.
I got over the hill last year.
Take care, Dave Bob.
You know,
Thanks for coming out, buddy.
later, day, Bob.
Bye-bye.
Hi, J Bob.
No, I'm looking forward to the meetup this year because hopefully my studio will be built and I will have a small arcade in there.
Yay.
And it will be a full-size cabinet with joust.
With Joust, the original Joust.
And among a shit ton of
Oh
other
my
ones.
God, Carol.
Among Us?
Yes.
No, I don't
Oh my
have
God,
Among
I'm
Us
so
on that.
happy.
That's on Steam. Oh yeah, I've got a couple of cabinets that I'm gonna get, and one of them I got to finish building and put the computer in it to run all the games, which I
Nice.
have, and I have a shit ton of games, like the original arcade games of a bunch of shit. Plus, I got, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, N64, GameCube, PlayStation, a bunch of all those on emulation. That's going to be on there too.
And some of
It's
those
going to
games
be
are
cool.
so much fun.
It's going to be
So
cool.
Penis.
Okay.
What?
That's my contribution to this conversation.
All right.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Hello there.
Oh my God.
What the hell?
In that order from now on.
Wait. There gonna be tests?
What the hell?
How am I gonna know if I'm not a computer? Do I have to do it in the right order?
Oh my God, I hate those tests. Sometimes I genuinely believe I might be a computer because sometimes they're hard as hell. Like how many traffic lights are there? Apparently, I don't find them all.
thanks for coming by, Gun Bunny. Take care.
Night, Gun Bunny.
Night, Gun Bunny.
Oh, Lord have mercy. It is just,
Your sour cream for your potato, ma'am.
we have talked. Oh, God.
As much as I appreciate the Go-Gurt form of sour cream tubes, to go.
No. God. Ew, punk waddle. And pineapple on your pizza? My Lord, son.
In the words of Cleveland, that's nasty.
I'm a
Sour cream
heathen.
coconut
Pineapple on
oat-
pizza ain't that bad.
Oh, you know what? No, you're not going to start about that. No.
Have you
I'm
ever had
serious.
a pineapple ham steak?
No, because I don't like stringy acidic water. And that's what pineapple might as well be. Although, to be fair, I used to, when I lived in England, I used to drink, I was underage, but, looked the part. I used to drink, what do you call those? Vodkas and pineapples or pineapple and vodka.
Good.
And it was basically vodka and this weird concentrate pineapple juice.
It's a screwdriver.
But it
Pineapple
didn't
with
taste,
green
I mean, it
olives.
tasted like pineapple, but it wasn't acidic as
You
bad.
want to cancel Arwen for not liking boobies, and now she didn't like pineapple?
I have my
Clean up
own
a list.
This is what it is. But
But
yeah.
Ah, nut.
Oh my god.
Boring.
Ooh, green olives is good. Green olives
Blech.
is good.
Blech.
Banana peppers is good.
Oh, I don't have that one. Oh, I do have
Green
that.
olives.
new?
Oh my god, Linnea
New.
is flashing us again.
Hey, yo.
Just a Vecna. Oh my god. It's the penis of Vecna. Oh god, I can't unsee it now. Stranger Things comes back. I'm gonna look and I'm gonna start giggling, and everyone's gonna be like, "Why are you giggling?" Well.
God, his penis would look like a burn victim.
Ugh, Vecna was nasty.
You
Oh,
know,
never
I only
done.
watched season 1.
Season 5 was where it was at for me. Only with Eddie Munson, though. Man,
Season 5 hadn't happened yet.
not 5, 4. Sorry, 4. We're waiting for
Yeah.
5. See, I got 5
We
on
all
the
know
brain.
she can look into the future. It's okay.
I've got 5 on the brain.
Time keeps on slipping.
But the D&D sessions in season 4 are just phenomenal. They really are.
Yeah. Yeah, because
wait,
everybody.
Noah.
Eddie
Yeah, Eddie Munson, man, rest in peace. Stranger Things, I hate you. I love you though, but I hate you.
Hey,
I
but
love
don't you know
Eddie
the way of modern movie making? No one's ever really gone.
Munson. True.
You
And
mean-
he did die a hero. He
You
died
mean
what he wanted. So
the comic book and soap opera route that have been around for decades? The modern way that things keep existing in about the same way with a slightly new name.
You know what?
yeah.
I've never made that correlation, but now that you have, holy crap. That's why everything's so bad now. It's because it's soap opera writers doing all this shit.
Yep, that makes sense.
Or the kids.
If you want cheesy, overdramatic, ridiculous soap operas of the afternoon, that's fine. I am all about that in the afternoon. I don't watch them anymore, but I had 3 in a row. Boop, boop, boop.
That's why Arwen was talking to us like we were all her children.
I was not talking to you like you were my child. You were the one having the come to Jesus moment over there.
Yeah,
I
but it
was
was still
just
fun.
talking.
It was still a fun crossover callback. I mean, come on.
But
Thank you. Now it's time to sing like Disney princesses.
I do want drama in my nighttime TV, but no, I don't want it to be the same way the soaps are. Oh my God, I'd lose my mind. I'm like, those are my guilty pleasures. They are not meant to grace my evening television watching.
That's true. You know what? You bring an important topic up because, especially, even I can relate to this because the internet wasn't always exactly, and streaming wasn't always the thing it is today when I was young, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm an Orwell baby, right? So growing up in the 90s, we had prime time. We had that, being in Central Time Zone, it was about 5 to 7 is when you get the after school, the reruns.
Yeah.
It's like the Simpsons at like 6 and 6:30, right before 7 being prime time. And I know like East Coast, West Coast, they kind of do it simulcast, and then it's or East Coast and Central, but West Coast gets everything shifted weird after traveling in hotels. I learned different time zones a lot on that. But yeah, like okay, so you have your daytime television, or you have your morning, like your good morning. Then you have the mid morning slot, which is getting into the soaps, but you also have the game shows like Bob Barker and all that stuff.
Right.
And then, like you said,
Oh, hey, I
there's the
got that
cart.
one.
Then you have like the back in the day there was like the afternoon cartoons, right? Like the 3:30, 4 o'clock, and then into the more adult like the Simpsons, and then your 2 to 3 hours of prime time, and then nightly news, and then late night talk shows. And then the weekends have their own time slots too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, Saturday afternoon and Sunday
Mhm.
afternoons are their own genre.
Yes, and that's it's they fit well there wherever they are.
The I could watch it or I could take a nap.
Right?
No in between.
At night, I want to see my stories, man. Those are my stories, and I want them to be good, and I want them to be focused, and I want them to be, I don't just want it to be some guilty pleasure for the afternoon.
You know, you do make a good correlation that I'm gonna help you connect the dots is because, like the soap opera. Daryl was saying, all we're getting is soap opera writers, and that's why things like the shonen manga, like the shonen jump stuff, some of the anime that takes about 3 or 4 episodes to get through like 5 minutes of story makes sense because so many people are used to the their stories and their soaps that take weeks to go through like one argument, right?
Right. Oh my God. Daryl, you with us? Oh God.
Sorry, I was distracted by the chat.
I was too for a minute.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's like, today on soap opera.
Oh my God.
Was that the makeup gun?
Yeah. Do what?
Was that the Homer Simpson makeup gun applicator?
Oh, no, I got those 2 different sounds.
Oh, okay.
I can do this one.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
That's
I'm in danger.
Oh my God.
All right. Well, I have got to get. Y'all got anything coming up?
Nope. I'm gonna eat a whole apple pie after this.
Yum. Eat it happily.
nice.
Oh, I will. I'm a whore for apple pie.
There's Loki's tonight.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Snow's
Coming
and
up
Loki's.
in just over 2 hours.
Yeah.
Snow's coming up in about 30 minutes or an hour?
I think. Well, I'm not sure the time actually. I don't know if it's 9 or 9:30.
I'll have to look at that.
Could even be 10. I don't know. But I know Loki's is at 11, and Snow's obviously before.
I just saw a link for Snows.
A what? You saw what?
Oh, I'm looking through my Twitters, my tweeters.
Oh,
So he'll be on in about 35 minutes. So he'll be on.
Now I have to
that's what I
say,
thought.
Dallas Dynasty, Falcon Crest, that crop of 80s over drama was pivotal in changing nighttime TV. Eventually, I think by the 90s, they found a good balance of drama versus a little soap versus let's not go too crazy But yeah, those shows, y'all, changed nighttime TV forever.
Don't forget Nuts Landing.
Yep, that one too. And I watched them like everyone else, but I prefer that shit more in the afternoon.
I had to suffer that shit.
The reruns were definitely better in the afternoon.
Miami Vice.
Falcon Crest, yes, Scott, Falcon Crest. The Colbys, the short-lived The Colbys, all of them.
Colby.
Weren't they Aaron Spelling brainchildren?
Yes.
Those shows was it Aaron Spelling or whoever the hell did it? Yeah. Oh my God. But everybody, men and women, ate that shit up with a spoon.
Not men.
I know some men that were invested. Well, to be
They
fair,
only did it because they were
their
invested in
wives.
the person they were watching it with.
Yeah, they watched it with their
So-
wives. They happened to be in the same room.
And that's one of those, the joke is even still, what are you watching? What's this dumb show? He's doing what with who? How dare he?
God, literally my husband.
Like, don't you dare watch any more of this show without me. Oh.
Right. Oh, God.
I might be
All right.
because I stopped watching Ted Lasso, and I think she finished it.
Uh-oh. I don't have any. The closest thing. All right. Well, thank y'all for being on tonight. Oh, yeah. I do agree with that. Because the soap writers they got now weren't even soap writers.
Yeah.
They came straight out of junior high. All right. On that note, anybody got anything else?
No, I don't think so. No, I mean, or I don't. Everyone else might. I better shut up.
No, chilling.
My usual array of weekly videos.
I can't help it. I gotta go powder room. I'll be right back. Can I close out, Daryl?
Well, all right. Well, as she goes to drain the lizard, we'll get out of here. And remember, no matter where you are in the galaxy, you will always have a seat at our table. Y'all take care.
Bye.
Bye.